Growing conditions vary widely across the nation's breadbasket. That's according to a new crop conditions report just released by the nation's top ag land professionals. President of the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers, Dennis Reyman, joins us now with a recap. Good to have you with us, Dennis. What stands out as extremes or surprises from this report to you?
Oh, thank you, Tammy. The extremes, I guess you can look at the drought monitor and see where the extremes are, and it's been that way all year. What we're seeing, I think back to the old adage that 10% of the country is too wet, 10% is too dry, and maybe the balance is about right every year or most years. Certainly, that's not the case this year. I think we're much more than 10% being too dry, but it really, the pessimism has really increased as you move north and west across the Corn Belt. Cautiously optimistic a month ago, but moving into the pessimistic range at this point.
So now how are these reports assembled, and what sets them apart from other info out there?
Yeah, the way we assemble them is we send a survey to all farm managers who are involved in crop production across the major corn and soybean and wheat growing states as determined by USDA. Usually, I think it's the 8 major 17 or 18 states. And we take the survey results and compile them with regional reporters, farm managers who assemble them in Zoom meetings, and we bring that into a report. So the reason that these are different is that we're working with at least 100 fields per manager, I would say, and we have to report on a steady basis to our clientele. So these are fields that we're reporting on, which we live with from start to finish, and we live with the results. So the reports are professionally prepared, and they have to be accurate.
Right. So what is your big takeaway from this particular survey?
Well, the big takeaway is we're going to have some good crops, but it's really in kind of a limited percentage of the Corn Belt. Weather is the greater extremes that we have in weather are taking a toll as you move north and west. A lot of crop insurance claims that'll keep guys afloat. But there will be good areas certainly across parts of Iowa, mainly in Illinois and Indiana. And as you move east, there's good crops into Ohio and further east too. So down into Texas. Texas has probably had one of its better years for corn, and they do need a good long finish to the cotton crop.
Mm-hmm. All right, thank you so much. That is President of the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers, Dennis Reyman.